City and county emergency management staff noted that severe weather in the forecast overnight could include lightning and flooding risks, along with a conditional risk for strong to severe thunderstorms with damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour and a brief tornado or two being the main hazards, though hail up to quarters are also possible. Another round of showers and thunderstorms is forecast to move through Wednesday afternoon and evening, with damaging winds being the main hazard. Hail up to quarters and a brief tornado or two cannot be ruled out. Additional scattered showers and thunderstorms will bring additional rainfall and lightning risk to the region through Thursday.
Behind the building.
In addition, due to some storm sirens being damaged or without power due to earlier weather, the county emphasized the need for residents to have alternate ways to access severe weather warnings through phones, weather radios, social media, and other methods. Possible tornadoes and severe winds knocked out power for nearly 50,000 city utilities customers, according to the utility company. While CU works to restore power, the National Weather Service will be assessing damage, according to Kelsey Angle, the meteorologist in charge at the Springfield office. But the threat of severe weather isn't over yet, he said. Multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms over the next few days could bring flooding to the area. We have chances for showers and thunderstorms that continue through Thursday. With that, the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms through Thursday, Angle said. As we go through the week, we'll also have to monitor the potential for flooding very closely as well. The morning of Tuesday, April 29th, the NWS Facebook page reported likely tornadoes on the ground northeast of Fremont Hills moving toward Rogersville at 9:38 a.m. A tornado warning was issued at 9:20 a.m. and extended through 10:15 a.m. Tuesday morning. With the winds that we've had across the area, particularly Springfield and Greene County, there's going to be widespread damage, which will include broken tree branches, some trees uprooted, and any tornado damage is going to be very, very localized. We'll be doing damage assessments accordingly, Angle said. The NWS office in Springfield, near the Springfield-Branson Airport, recorded 90 miles per hour wind gusts. Damaging winds range from 60 to 90 miles per hour. Angle encouraged people to continue to monitor multiple channels of weather information, especially during this time of year. It's important as we head through spring and the early summer months that you maintain weather awareness. Ways to do that are through the National Weather Service website, through radio and television, and NOAA Weather Radio, Angle said. It's important to have multiple ways to receive the warning information so that you can keep yourself and your family safe. Nearly 50,000 city utilities customers are without power due to a severe storm system with extremely high winds, according to a CU press release, though the utility company is continuing to assess the full impact of this event. Due to the widespread damage, some customers may be without power for a prolonged period of time as CU works to restore power. Customers can report outages through the City Utilities MyCount app, online at www.cityutilities.net, or by calling 888-863-9001.
Top of a house.
CU advises people to always treat down power lines as energized and to stay far away and report them immediately at 417-863-9000 or 911. If people smell gas or suspect a gas leak, they are advised to leave the area immediately and to call 911 or City Utilities at 417-863-9000. People can call the Greene County Public Information Call Center at 417-829-6200 to report down trees and other storm damage across the county. At 10 a.m., the city of Springfield posted on Facebook asking people to stay off the roads as there were a lot of downed power lines and trees, making travel hazardous.
Beautiful morning.
The Springfield Police Department also posted around 11 a.m. that officers are responding to blocked roadways that may cause traffic safety concerns, as well as any damaged structures where someone may be injured, and asked citizens to stay home. We can confirm the fire department is responding to situations that are to be expected with a storm of this size. That includes downed power lines and fire response, said Cora Scott, City of Springfield spokesperson, via text. Springfield Police Department is responding to blocked roadways and damaged structures. At this time, we are still assessing damage. Residents in Monett are in storm recovery mode, cleaning up after a powerful storm rolled through the area Tuesday morning. Trees are down all over town. Power lines are down in some areas. There's a lot of cleanup to do. The storm flattened a storage unit on the west side of Monett. The owner tells KY3 it's a relatively new facility, only 3 years old, but now it's a pile of debris. It can be rebuilt. Nothing can't be replaced, said Ken Madison, who spent Tuesday out at the storage unit helping his renters recover what they can. I called everybody and told them I'd help them get their stuff out. So they're here, one at a time. Madison said people have been able to get back some of their smaller personal things, but others have trailers or cars stored in a unit, and those will take more time to recover. I'm going to have to think about that a little bit because I don't know, said Madison. It's going to be a chore. In other parts of town, chainsaws were out cutting up trees that had fallen over. Some trees had even fallen over, suspended on power lines, and others had fallen onto homes.
I heard it. Tree 2 fell.
We had got a phone call from a friend saying there was a tornado coming, said Stephen Bergeron. I checked radar scope on my phone. It showed the tornado in the Neosho, and so we were preparing to go to the shelter. Then the storm came. Bergeron said much of the damage to his property happened before he left for the shelter. He found a tree that had fallen onto his roof, but it wasn't his tree. Rather, it was his neighbor's. By the time we got in the car to go, this had all happened, said Bergeron. I was in the house. I heard a really loud bang. In his case, Bergeron has a gas-powered generator, which he's glad he has, since he and his neighbors have no electricity otherwise. This is only the second time it's been used, said Bergeron. But you buy these things with the expectation that you're going to need them at some time. And you don't want to need it, but thank God that you have it when you do. KY3 contacted the city of Monett and the Barry County Emergency Management Office to see if anyone was hurt, but we haven't heard back yet. More than 7,000 people in central New York are still without power Wednesday morning after high winds and thunderstorms throughout the region Tuesday night. The hardest hit area in the region was Oneida County. At 7 a.m., nearly 5,000 customers were without power in Oneida County, according to the National Grid outage map, as well as 1,631 in Herkimer County, 381 in Madison County, and 249 in Oswego County. Cayuga County has only one power outage reported.
Taking out this house right here.
Onondaga County restored most of the power back to their customers, with only 123 still affected.
Garage ceiling as well.
A severe thunderstorm warning was issued around 6 p.m. Tuesday by the Weather Service. High winds caused down power lines and trees. Fallen trees caused a gas leak and damaged roof at two Manlius homes.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the
Wind gusts of 60 miles per hour were reported at Syracuse's airport at 5:22 p.m., according to the National Weather Service. Wind speed reached up to 77 miles per hour at the Griffiths International Airport near Rome, the service reported. Meanwhile, Dover Mayor Shane Gunno went out that afternoon to survey the storm damage in his city, along with Safety Director Robert Everett and Service Director Dave Douglas. We had a significant number of trees down, starting within a couple of minutes of the storm, he said. The police department was flooded with calls about trees down and power out. City crews were out for about 7.5 hours, largely on the south side of town, dealing with problems caused by the storm. There were isolated power outages caused by trees down on lines. All power was restored by 11 p.m., he said. A tree fell on a house on 4th Street, and some vehicles were hit by falling trees. Gunno said he was proud of the way the police, the General Services Department, and the Electric Field Division responded to the storm. AEP is reporting widespread outages around the county Wednesday morning, including 459 customers in New Philadelphia and 619 in Ericksville. Due to the outages, both Claymont City Schools and Indian Valley Local Schools were closed on April 30th. Tuscarawas County engineer Doug Bachman said all county roads are now open, though crews will be doing cleanup on County Road 14 and County Road 62. No state highways were closed by the storm in Tuscarawas County, according to Lauren Borrell, Public Information Office for Ohio Department of Transportation District 11 in New Philadelphia. However, US 250 was closed at 2 different locations in Harrison County after the storm. The National Weather Service had numerous reports of damage throughout the area, including a roof blown off a barn 5 miles southeast of Carrollton. It also reported 60 roads in Harrison County were closed because of damage following the storm. 2 people died during storms in Pennsylvania on Tuesday night, authorities said. A Pittsburgh man was electrocuted by live wires around 7 p.m., while another man, a 22-year-old from State College, was electrocuted when he was putting out a mulch fire caused by live wires that were knocked down due to severe weather. Meanwhile, several severe weather events hit the Midwest and the Heartland as more than 280 destructive straight-line winds greater than 70 miles per hour were reported from Texas to New York, with large hail fell in Texas. And a more than 500 miles long wind event left at least 1 dead and hundreds of thousands without power from Indiana to Pennsylvania. 3 tornadoes were also confirmed across Oklahoma and Missouri, though more may still be confirmed. Elsewhere, a long-lived destructive thunderstorm wind event, known as a derecho, traveled more than 500 miles from eastern Indiana through central Pennsylvania on Tuesday afternoon as wind gusted between 55 and 80 miles per hour as the more than 60-mile-wide storm complex knocked down trees and power lines along its destructive path. Many schools in western and central Pennsylvania are running on a delay or have canceled classes for Wednesday, as more than 400,000 customers in the state remain without power as of 4 a.m., while in Ohio, more than 50,000 are without power. Hail measuring 5 inches across was reported in Guthrie, Texas, where winds gusted over 100 miles per hour near Seymour, Texas, and up to 90 miles per hour near Nixa and Willard, Missouri. And Yef, 1 tornado also hit near Collinsville, Oklahoma, destroying outbuildings, taking roofs, and uprooting trees. In Missouri, in Yef, 1 hit Verona, and in Yef, 0 hit Nixa. The Verona tornado uprooted large trees and caused major damage to multiple buildings. Oklahoma City is well on its way to its wettest April on record as the city has received 11 inches of rain as of midnight into Wednesday, and the record is 11.91 foot from April 1947. Heavy thunderstorms, along with severe storms, are still slamming North Texas and parts of Oklahoma this morning, similar to Tuesday, and a severe thunderstorm watch is in place until 8 a.m. local time for Lawton and Wichita Falls. On Tuesday, 2 to 4 inches of rain fell from North Texas to Oklahoma City in just the last week. This area had seen 800% of its normal rainfall for this time of year, with flash flood warnings have issued throughout the region. A flood watch also remains in effect from North Texas to central Missouri for more than 9 million people on Wednesday. The Potosi area was hit hard by storms on Tuesday for the second time this month. Several buildings, including the elementary school and First Baptist Church, have been damaged, but flash flooding caused the most problems. What's normally a quiet creek turned into a rushing river in Potosi as afternoon storms dumped tons of rain on Washington County. There were some homes in town that did suffer some flooding issues that they're still dealing with at this time. Actually, the street department is on the scene with engineers on some streets that were actually almost washed out, Potosi Police Chief Michael Gum said. Jefferson Street was partially washed away in several areas. It will be closed for repairs for a few days between Mill and Hall Streets. The buses travel on this all the time. I would say it's probably more packed than Main Street at some points after hours and stuff. Only so many accesses off of this. There was only one way to get off of this road earlier, Potosi Mayor Joseph Blunt said. Potosi Elementary School also had downed trees. One of their HVAC units was taken out and debris from a nearby building littered the school grounds. There were people cleaning up debris at the school, Gum said, just so the kids could go home, you know, in a timely manner. So, that's the kind of community that we have. First Baptist Church had its steeple wiped off the top of the church, and the hospital also had some minor damage to the emergency door and its roof. We want to assure our community that despite this weather event, our hospital and all clinic facilities remain operational and continue to provide care to our patients, a statement from Washington County Memorial Hospital said. Patients with appointments should plan to keep them unless contacted by staff. We're working with our local emergency management team, and then we also have contacted our state representative, and he's been on the phone with the governor's office to let him know what's going on. It looks like we got another 4 days in the forecast of rain. So you know, hopefully we can stay above water, Blunt said. School will be in session for Potosi students Wednesday. The National Weather Service plans to survey the damage in the area on Wednesday.
There it is.